Hi, this is Larry from South Coast Equipment. This is will be a short little video on a Tennant model 6650 XP sweeper that we have for sale. This also bringing you a couple little tips if you're going to buy a Tennant sweeper with either the 1.6 GM or the Mitsubishi engine. They have a computerized system on them, and one thing the computer system lets you know when you hook it up to your computer is the actual engine hours of the machine. As you can see, I've got the computer turned on right now. Sorry about that, little helicopter flying over. Anyway, the computer's turned on right now, and as you can see, the machine has 3562 hours on it. But if we go over to the dash on this machine, you can look at it, and it's showing, where are we here? Sorry about that. It's showing 1282. Now, this particular machine I have serviced since it's new, so I know at 21, where is it here? Anyway, at 2168, I replaced the dash in it. So I know that the hours are correct. So the other thing that's the advantage is on the 6650, anything with a 1.6 GM, which could be a 6600, 6650, not necessarily the XP, they'll have a different dash. That the cold start capability, which we're going to do now, is what's the true difference between them. This machine first time start this morning. And that's it. We're up, we're running, we're going there. Here's another shot of the computer. You can see we're running at 62 degrees Fahrenheit, so it's the first time we started. You can see the voltage change a little bit. We're still in closed loop, so we're not going to get a lot of the parameters changing on the sensors and so forth, the EGO sensors. I'll move over here a little bit. But you can also see there's no faults, there's no codes in the machine. This computer system, the check engine light will flash, but it will not stay on, even though the code's been set. So even though there's no the check engine light on the dash is not on, doesn't mean there's not codes in the machine. And the only way you can do it is you have to hook the computer up with the software to find it. So anyway, we're running real quick since we're here. The XP, the difference between that and the standard machine is one step. I push this button, the brushes are going to come on, the vacuum machine, the vacuum fan will start to run, and the engine will come to speed. Turn it off, shaker starts to run, machine stays to speed, and there we go. The other thing not to be alarmed about is when we turn the key off on the fuel injected engines, the machine continues to run. Keys off, machine's running, and what it does is it's burning the LP system out of the machine. It's just a system to for the emission control on the machine. So we'll pause and I'll move the machine out and walk around with it. And we're back. Anyway, I've got the machine open up now. As you can see, new hopper lips, new door seals, all the stuff that drives you crazy when you're moving up to the dumpster and it continues to sift out. New main brush. Everything's nice and dry. Dump cylinders dry, all the hoses are dry. Dump door cylinders nice and dry. We move around the machine. Front tires are in good shape. Brush drive motors are nice and dry. No evidence of seeping around the hub. Side door skirts, side squeegee skirts are new. We move to the engine. Everything's nice and clean. Because I do have history on the machine, I know the radiator was gone through last year, so that's all in real good shape. They are subject to some vibration over the years and they will crack, so it's something to look at. Oil cooler looks good. This hose right there is always a spot that you need to look at on these machines, and that one looks real good, nice and dry. No big evidence of oil spilling where somebody's overfilled the hydraulic fluid, so that looks good. This machine does have the Tennant blower attachment, which is a nice little addition for blowing debris out of spots. To give you some kind of reference, my old school method, when I first was doing maintenance on this machine, I used to put these little stickers up here. So probably that's the first and second time we did service on the machine. Like I said, I have serviced the machine since it's been new. So we're going on. New LP tank, all that looks really good. The hose looks good. No evidence of leakage. Battery's been replaced. Both the drive hoses have been replaced on this machine that go to the rear drive motor. That's a common wear item on them. They will chafe and then you'll break through the hose. New rear drive wheel and tire. No evidence of leaking on the inside of the motor. No pressure seal leaks. Looks good. Everything's operational. Seat does show evidence of 3,500 hours worth of use, so it's machine has been well taken care of. Once again, this is the XP Dash, which is everything's push button. That's the difference between an XP and a standard machine. So if you're interested, this is the 16th of November 2017. The machine's for sale for $5,500. It's South Coast Equipment, and we are in San Diego, California. Our number is 858-254-6568.